For so long now, people have been literally punishing themselves because they haven't kept up their end of the bargain with themselves. Maybe it's the diet plan that they didn't stick to, maybe it's the exercise regime that they didn't commit to all the way, or maybe it's that savings plan that they just simply can't do. Whatever the reason is, what they convince themselves of is that they don't have willpower. They begin to form a belief that I am lacking willpower. But I guess my question is it the willpower that they're lacking, or do they just need a new system to follow that's going to allow them to get the results that they want? Now, you may have heard of the marshmallow experiment that they've done with some preschool children. And what they basically did was they sat these kids in a room and they put a marshmallow in front of them. Pretty cruel experiment if you ask me. And they said that if you had the willpower or the ability to delay the gratification, well, they didn't really use words that fancy, but they basically said if you don't eat that marshmallow, when we come back in, we'll give you another marshmallow. And they did research and they observed that the children who were able to resist the temptation to eat the marshmallow and delay that gratification were less likely to have behavioural problems and actually ended up having significantly higher grades. Now, does this mean that the people who ate the marshmallow are doomed for life? Well, of course it doesn't mean that. You see, they ran the experiment again, and what they discovered is they could actually train kids using different techniques to increase their willpower. And when they gave the kids access to the right types of tools, they actually had a 60% chance of being able to resist the temptation of eating the marshmallow. So what they really discovered is that when given the right types of tools, you are bound to be more successful. In fact, they found other little examples of how you can be more successful. One of them was simply writing down the goal. In fact, what they discovered is that if you actually wrote down your goal or even typed them down with your fingers on your keyboard, you are 40% more likely to achieve that goal. If you happen to enlist the assistance of someone else to hold you accountable, you can increase that to as high as 60% achievement of that goal. So just think about that. If you write down your goals and enlist the support of somebody else, you have a 60% chance of actually completing that goal. Now, this to me is a real game-changing idea. Both that we can increase our willpower by using the right technologies, we can learn delayed gratification, and we can also find ways in which to achieve our goals with less effort. So what areas of your life are you currently not getting the results you desire in? Because I am willing to bet that given the right types of techniques and technologies, you will be able to achieve outcomes well beyond what you believe possible. Until we meet again, share your light, live your love, and do whatever it takes to be your own best friend. I'll see you soon.